Hi, this is Farah.
Hi, this is Faiza.
Welcome back to our next episode of with Faiza and Farah.
Yeah. So, Farah, what are we going to discuss today?
Yeah, Faiza, मैं ये सोचती हूँ कि आज तक हमें ये बात क्यों रियलाइज करनी पड़ती है कि we matter.
I'll blame it to the conditioning.
How?
It's because we are conditioned to do certain things which we don't even realize it, but we do.
Yeah, that's true कि बचपन से लेकर आज तक जब कोई मतलब मेरा अपना परसेप्शन ये है कि जब बच्चा छोटा भी होता है तो ही मैटर्स राइट ही मैटर्स कि वो उसका भी कोई सजेशन होता है तो हम बड़े लोग क्या करते हैं कि नहीं इसको तो पता ही कुछ नहीं है बट समटाइम दे नो क्योंकि वो भी पूरी तरह का ह्यूमन बीइंग है हमारी तरह तो क्यों ऐसा हम करते हैं या तो हमें अम्माओं को कुछ चेंज करना चाहिए या सिर्फ बच्चों के बारे में हम ऐसे
अगर मेरा पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू सुनो तो मुझे somehow ऐसा लगता है कि वी फेस्ड इट क्योंकि हमारी अम्मा की कंडीशनिंग थी कि जी इनको क्या पता है आपको क्या पता है उसको क्या पता है बिकॉज दे थिंक दे न्यू इट बेटर सो देयर वाज ऑलवेज दिस गैप
दैट्स ट्रू या गैप बहुत है
और अगर इस एंगल को हम थोड़ा वाइड और डिस्कस करें तो ये सभी उसमें एप्लीकेबल होता है इट्स नॉट ओनली द रिलेशनशिप वी हैव विद आवर चिल्ड्रन विद आवर सिबलिंग्स और थिंग्स ओवरऑल आई पर्सनली बिलीव कि जहाँ पे हम लोग ये सोच लेते हैं ना कि हमें ही सब कुछ पता है पीपल थिंक दैट हैपेंस विद ओवर द पीरियड ऑफ टाइम बट विद माय एक्सपीरियंस दैट्स द एंड ऑफ देयर जर्नी
क्योंकि जब आपको सब कुछ पता चल जाएगा तो फिर आप
there
is no more capacity or space to learn something new.
That's true. That's correct. I was heading to कि जो है जहाँ पर उनको ये लगता है ना कि जी अब तो हमें सब कुछ पता है तो वो वहाँ पर स्ट्रगल करना बंद कर देते हैं सीखना बंद कर देते हैं और जिस दिन आप सीखना बंद कर देते हैं वहीं पे आपकी लाइफ खत्म हो जाती है इन अ वे कि यू नॉट ओपन टू लर्न न्यू थिंग्स यू नॉट ओपन टू एक्सपीरियंस कि अगर if I look back मेरा when we started our careers we were the generation where literally now I laugh in my head at times that it was so simple okay, we were the generation who were experienced with Microsoft Excel and
so
Word
documents
exactly like we were going from manual to digital and very basic digital
that's true
back in those days and when I started working we were doing everything is like oh wait we'll send an email we don't need
everything is so quick
yeah we don't need those memos or written approvals and things we would start doing it online and the people who were working my bosses some of them who were not open to it they had this challenge to accept that
everything the era is changing
yeah for them it's so difficult that I remember there was one time one of my bosses said कि इनको क्या पता ये तो अभी इन्होंने अपना करियर शुरू किया है because we were coming right out of the colleges
हमें क्या करना चाहिए कि मतलब लाइक जॉब पे सबसे ज़्यादा हमें ये प्रॉब्लम रहती है कि सब ये कहते हैं कि इसको तो कुछ पता ही नहीं है चाहे वो रॉकी भी है बेचारा नया है लेकिन उसका भी तो माइंड है तो हमें क्या ऐसा काम करना चाहिए कि उनको रियलाइज हो कि या ये अभी मैटर और या हमें ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस को भी कुछ अपने अंदर चेंजिंग लानी चाहिए कि वो इस कल्चर को चेंज करें
yeah I'll be honest I've seen the difference I've seen how people are more open to technology because everything was shaped though it will be very weird that all my references will come down from COVID time as well but it literally shook us we were shocked nobody knew what to do or how to move forward so it did change a lot of lives and people accepted that it's time for them to come out of their comfort zone I'll give a very personal I don't know if you remember it or not it's a very personal example our father was an engineer
yes
and then what he had to do only to sign up for an AutoCAD classes
yeah that's I totally remember so he said कि मुझे नहीं करना
yeah he used to say that जो है we are one of those engineers who does thing on papers because I remember having those paper
the blueprints
and like so many pencils and things in the house
papers around,
but he was refusing to learn and sign up for just one training and he was not willing to do it and then what happened that he got obsolete. So every time when I come, it comes to my life as well, when I have to literally push myself to sign up and learn and do different things which I was not used to of it. But I always recall when our father did. So I make sure that I keep on learning, I keep on studying. Even my switch from Nokia phone to iPhone, it was so literally far. I don't remember telling you that story because when I bought my first iPhone ever, it was iPhone 4. I was kind of late to buy it.
I'm still late. I don't like iPhone at all. Personally, I'm
no, but minus the brand, it's from manual phone to the smartphone. So I didn't even know. So my friend called because I was so excited that I'm buying my first smartphone, and I was so excited that I'm gonna in a different level altogether. And I said मैं चीजें डाउनलोड कर रही हूँ तो उससे आगे से मुझे बोला कि फायदा चीजें नहीं होती है ऐप होती है and it was hilarious now I do it like so beautifully but during that time
we learned so much
exactly because we were open to it if I look back now I feel if we were not open to things we wouldn't have been here where we are
स्टिल बहुत सारे लोग ऐसे कि वो कहते हैं कि हमसे नहीं हो रहा मतलब लाइक जैसे बच्चों माएँ भी काफ़ी ऐसी माएँ हैं जो बच्चे जब ऑनलाइन स्टडी पे चले गए तो कितने लोगों ने तो कहा हमसे तो नहीं हो रहा जैसे रेज हैंड के अब हमें क्या करेंगे बच्चे खुद करेंगे तो मतलब अगर हम ओपन हो औरतों को भी चाहे अगर आप हाउस वाइफ भी हैं तो आप सोचें कि हमें इस चेंज को एक्सेप्ट करना चाहिए लेट्स ट्राई वो ट्राई भी नहीं करती हैं और आई थिंक प्रॉब्लम ज़्यादातर ये है कि लोग उनको सपोर्ट नहीं करते हैं अगर अगर husband कहेंगे नहीं you should do teachers भी कहेंगे no you should try we'll help you out we give you all the options step by step सारा solution देंगे तो क्यों नहीं तो क्यों करते हैं हम सब लोग ऐसे मिलके क्यों करते हैं कोई
it's conditioning क्योंकि power खत्म हो जाती है
that's true सब कुछ हमें आ जाएगा तो तुम्हारी जरूरत क्या रहेगी
exactly तो क्या करते हैं कि they don't teach they don't empower the other person because they feel they're going to lose their power. Same thing in married life it happens. Husband they don't empower their wives because they think they're going to lose power. Even at times mothers do too because that's our pride. कि जो है we are the one who taking care of our children. We are the one कि उनके हम कपड़े भी संभाल रहे हैं और खाना भी बना के दे रहे हैं.
उनको उसने नहीं कहते कि वो कहीं इंडिपेंडेंट हो जाएंगे तो हमारी वैल्यू कम हो जाएगी.
तो अब उसमें क्या होता है कि क्योंकि उसमें हमारी पावर खत्म हो रही है. Again, I'm going to put another personal example. My husband, he moved to Bangladesh. Before that, I was used to think that I'm the one who's running the show because moving from Karachi to Istanbul, it wasn't an easy journey. Because we were literally get spoiled by help. So we've got a person who cleans our car, we've got a person who comes and clean and cook and
so spoiled, living here.
Yeah. So when I moved to Istanbul, I had to do everything on my own, from buying the groceries, and the first thing I did, I went there, registered my company, so I had to start working again. So I was working, and on my way back, and because in Istanbul we use public transport, it's more quicker. Otherwise, traffic is so bad, and the area which we live in, it's very central. It's very closer to the tourist area because my whole business is about tourism. So on my way back, I used to buy my groceries, dairy meat and fresh vegetables and whatnot, and carry it all the way to home. And then I used to cook. And then during the Saturdays or either Saturday or Sunday we choose, and then we used to call it it's a cleaning party today.
Yes.
And then I started ironing the clothes.
We do too.
For me, it became my catharsis because when I'm ironing it, there is no disruption. I play a music in my head and I keep on ironing. Even just that time, it can give me anything in an iron. So we came out of. So that time, I feel like we come out of the comfort zone, and I felt that my husband can't operate because without me. But when he moved to Bangladesh, and I realized when I arrived there at the apartment, everything was spick and span. I was surprised. Even the socks were folded exactly the way I usually do.
So now he told you I better. I'm doing it.
Yeah, exactly. So we think that we are doing everything, but we don't.
Yeah.
It's always about empowering the other person, giving them, because they matter too. It's not only like us.
क्योंकि हस्बैंड वाइफ का रिलेशनशिप ऐसे कि इसमें दोनों को एक दूसरे को रियलाइज कराना चाहिए कि योर सजेशन योर ओपिनियन मैटर्स एंड सेम एज द वाइफ टू कि अगर हम भी कोई अपना ओपिनियन दे रहे हैं तो उसको भी सीरियसली लेना चाहिए कि यार बिकॉज वी मैटर रिलेटेड टू द किड्स और आवर फैमिली लाइफ और किसी भी चीज़ के बारे में हम आपको देते हैं तो ये दोनों चीज़ें आई थिंक पैरेलल चलती हैं अगर दोनों लोग एक साथ सोचें कि नहीं ये भी मैटर करता है मेरे लिए तू भी इतनी मैटर करती है आई थिंक
everyone exactly that's the thing जैसे हम इसको इसी पॉइंट को थोड़ा एस्टेब्लिश करते हैं और आगे कि each and every person who touches your life from the day the time you start your day until the end and whoever comes and goes, of course everybody matters. The one who is opening the doors for you, even that matters.
Yes, that's very important.
Everybody. सिर्फ क्या होता है कि at times we kind of lose the whole idea that it's not us. It's not me who's running the show. The moment we will establish this point, कि it's not me, you will see the whole world will change. That you need to listen to your children too, but their point of view. You need to listen to your siblings, you need to listen to your team members, you need to listen to literally everybody. At times even your driver and your office boy will take up a point where you'll be like,
yeah.
So over the period of time, I trained myself to focus on more listening than saying.
Listening is a very important part.
Yeah, because when you listen, then you will see that those lives, they do matter.
Yeah. तो sometimes personality किसी की ऐसी नहीं होती बेचारी कि they consistently listen to you और ना बहुत सारी चीज़ें मैटर करने लग जाती हैं कि कुछ जब सुनेंगे नहीं तो हम काम कैसे करेंगे? True. तो बड़ा मुश्किल हो जाता है. हमें इस कल्चर को चेंज करना चाहिए और उसके लिए हमें एजुकेशन और बेसिक एजुकेशन है जैसे माँ से ही चलती है कि उसको सिखाना चाहिए कि हमें किस तरह करना चाहिए अपने बच्चों के साथ हाउ पीपल बच्चों के साथ हम उनको ट्रीट करें या अपने हस्बैंड को साथ कैसे रहे इवन एज अ फ्रेंड्स आप अपने फ्रेंड को कैसे ट्रीट करें क्योंकि उसमें भी अगर आप नहीं सुनते तो फ्रेंड को भी ऐसे ही महसूस होगा ना आई थिंक आई डजंट मैटर अगर मैं हूँ या ना हूँ पार्टी में जाऊँ या ना जाऊँ किसी को फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा तो हमें अपने क्लोजेस्ट फ्रेंड्स और हर चीज़ जो हमारे लिए इम्पोर्टेंट है लाइफ में उनको ऐसा रियलाइज कराना चाहिए.
So how do you think you changed it when it comes to you raising your children?
जो मेरा अपना स्टाइल है एज अ मदर मैं उनको शुरू से द डे दे बोर्न आई थिंक मैं उनको हमेशा उनसे ऐसे कन्वर्सेशन करती थी आई रिमेंबर कि सब मेरा मजाक उड़ाया करते थे कि जैसे वो एक बहुत बड़ा कोई आदमी है ही लिसनिंग टू मी तो ऑलवेज सेज आप जनाब एंड व्हाट डू यू थिंक इवन तो उसने कोई सजेशन नहीं देना है उसको कपड़े पहनाते हुए उससे पूछना है कि क्या करना है तो यही मेरी जो आदत थी वो हमेशा से थी अब जब बच्चे बड़े होते रहे देन लिसन ओके हाँ सो दैट दे हैव ऑप्शंस दे हैव मैटर करते हैं मुझे और बच्चे को खुद भी एहसास होता है कि आई एम सो इम्पोर्टेंट इन माय अम्माज लाइफ तो वो फिर आपको भी उतनी इंपॉर्टेंस देते हैं जितना जब मेरे पास कोई ऑप्शन नहीं होता मैं उनसे पूछती हूँ या मेरी कोई लाइफ में जैसे मैंने कभी बच्चों को जैसे आई वाज वर्किंग टू मैंने बच्चों को छोड़ के जाना है तो आई डिडंट टेल देम बेटा मैं यहाँ जा रही हूँ मैं काम पे जा रही हूँ आई विल बी बैक इन द इवनिंग सो यू विल बी गुड बॉय और गर्ल स्टे विद योर दादी और अम्मा तो सब चीज़ें जब मैंने उनको ये कहा और ऐसे मैं उनको लेके चलती रही तो दे आई थिंक बहुत ही अच्छे बच्चे वो आगे से आई रेज दम वेरी गुड कि वो समझते हैं कि अगर मेरी कोई प्रॉब्लम है तो वो उतनी ही इंपॉर्टेंस देते हैं जितना छोटे बच्चे को माँ देती कि यार तुम्हें कोई प्रॉब्लम हो गई है तो मुझे पूरा काम जो है ना सब कायनात को लग जाऊंगी कि अपने बच्चे के लिए जो है प्रॉब्लम उसे कैसे सॉल्व करूँ तो वो इसी तरह जब आपकी टाइम आती है जब दे आर मोर रिस्पॉन्सिबल तो वो भी टूवर्ड्स आपकी ऐसे ही करते हैं जैसे आपने उनको ट्रीट किया होता है इट्स ऑलवेज matter. I think they matter or they think Amma is very much.
It's the same thing. It's like what goes around comes around.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll also put it the same kind of example in the professional life. There was one office I attended. It was I was there for a meeting to sign up their company as my partner in the travel part. And interesting part happened. The CEO came, and it was a floor where all the sales and sales and recruitment people were sitting there. He addressed to everybody, like there was a problem. They were trying to change some vendor. He asked everybody about their opinion. There was a voting right happening in front of me. I was just an observing part that time because I was waiting for the person I was meeting to be there. So he made the people vote that time. That are you in favor of changing this vendor, or are you not in favor of changing this one? And it was amazing that how everybody felt involved. It was so amazing that CEO coming down to your desk, not calling you to his office, and asking for your opinion. And that guy, I won't name him, I have another different respect for that person. And that's how companies grow. That's how your relationship with your people, everything grows in that way. Because you give the similar kind of respect. Every time there was a time, I lived on my own for a very long time, and then I developed this one habit of coming in. There was one fear in my head that I was living on my own, and if something happens to me and if I die in the apartment, nobody will ever figure out. Or unless, and of course when you're dead you can't really call anyone, right? So I developed this habit of saying salam to the gatekeeper every morning and every evening. So if they don't see me one day or 2 days, there'll be a question in their head that she's not there anymore. So it became such a beautiful, and if I was traveling somewhere for work, so I used to tell them I'm going now and I'm going to come back on this day. So they felt involved, and that guy protected me more than anybody in this world. And what? I won't say, I bought his soul in 5,000 rupees. No. It was my love or my respect for that person.
You feel important, he's
important. Because he mattered. He mattered.
That's why we are missing that part. कि बेचारे कितने ऐसे छोटे लोग होते हैं जो खड़े होते हैं जिनको हम इग्नोर कर देते थे. How they feel अगर हम उनको उनकी existence को जो है वो मैटरिंग ना करें कि वो हैं भी कि नहीं हैं. और कल्चर थोड़ा चेंज होना चाहिए.
True. And then another time what happened was I was sitting in the bank to open a bank account. It was about good 15 years back or something. So this girl, she made a blunder because I was supposed to do the current, because I don't believe in saving accounts, so I was opening a current bank account. So this girl, she by mistake, and she was new that time, and by mistake she opened the saving account. Usually people, what they do is, they ask for the manager, like, oh, you did the blunder and you're new, and where is your manager, and bring him in or bring her in, kind of thing. So what I did, I just sat down, I said you know what, I'm sitting here, you made a blunder, we will fix it. I'm not going to go to your boss because I know, you know the way.
I think पहले उस ज़माने में ज़्यादा rating system ये होता था ना कि अपने जैसे I used to work for the bank, तो उसमें ये होता था कि आपने कैसी भी customer service दिए थे, they have to rate you, they send you email और ना आपको एक किस्म का डर लग रहा था. I think पहले ये सब चीज़ें नहीं थी, तो अगर आपने कोई mistake कर भी दिए हैं, then the relationship was different at that time. I think now it's totally
even now, if you just have to be a little patient. That guy who made a blunder, they will fix it too. But then हमारी normal approach यहाँ से आती है. जी अपने boss को बुलाओ, how could you do that and how
could कैसे लोगों को रख लिया है. मतलब सोचते ही नहीं कि उस बेचारे में क्या गुजरेगी जो जिसके से mistake हो गई.
तो जो है, because again you give little bit space and little bit respect and feel that person matters. And you will feel behavior changing. I've seen people, their whole attitude changes, and you at times you don't even know that how they will remember you for the rest of their life because you gave them that opportunity to be calm and able to fix under pressure. Because that's also another very big dilemma, that most of the people, they don't know how to perform under pressure. But if you train them, you'll be surprised how.
Oh yeah, training is more important. हमारे यहाँ करते हैं. अब तो आपको जिस job के लिए भी जाए, they ask you, can you able to work under pressure? How do you rate yourself? I don't think so. कि जब तक वो pressure पड़ गया तो कि हम काम कर सकते हैं कि नहीं कर सकते।
या बगैर उसके कोई कैसे कर सकता है कि जी प्रेशर है या नहीं है। अम्मा की चप्पल के नीचे तो समझ में आता है प्रेशर, बट वो भी या बट उसमें भी जो है वो बिकॉज हमें पता होता है कितना कैलकुलेटेड जाएगा, कितनी चप्पल कितनी हाई हो जाएगी। तो unless until you really burn your hands, you won't never learn that how you perform under that kind of pressure.
जब हम बात करते हैं वी मैटर की, तो हमें कम्युनिकेशन जो गैप है और जो बैरियर है उन सबको भी तोड़ना चाहिए, ताकि हमें जैसे हम वाइफ हैं, मदर हैं, तो हम लोगों को चाहिए कि जो भी हम फील करते हैं तो हमें खुद उस बात का रियलाइज़ कराना चाहिए कि हम अगर मेरा ये सजेशन है उसको सुनो और दो, बल्कि आप मोस्टली तो औरतें करती हैं कि वो अपना सजेशन ही नहीं देती हैं, उनके पास कोई अपना ओपिनियन होता ही नहीं है। इस कल्चर को भी अगर हम इसे यही नहीं करेंगे तो लोगों को पता कैसे चलेगा कि वी मैटर।
देखो, it starts again from you. It starts everywhere. Exactly. हम लोग क्या करते हैं, we ended up blaming कि जी हमारा हस्बैंड हमें नहीं दे रहा, बच्चे हमें नहीं पूछते, ओ हमारा बॉस हमें नहीं पूछ रहा। It starts from you. You have to take initiative to make them or get involved. अगर हम खुद ही नहीं वो पार्ट प्ले करते तो फिर आप अगले बंदे से कैसे एक्सपेक्ट करेंगे?
Okay, being as a wife too, sometimes बेचारे ज़्यादातर sometimes हर वक्त मैंने सुना औरतें बेचारी अपने हस्बैंड्स को ब्लेम नहीं कर रही होती कि भाई ये मेरी बात नहीं सुनता है और हमारा कोई अच्छा रिलेशनशिप नहीं है, उनको तो कोई फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता है। ओके, आप जब तक उस बेचारे को इम्पोर्टेंस देंगे वो कैसे
करेगा? एग्जैक्टली। अब देखो हम कितना so funny when I see it कि at times all these women they dress up, they get their hair done, they look pretty, but what their husbands are wearing they don't really care.
तो बेचारे को ऐसे ही
तो it's just one example कि you take out his clothes first and see what he is going to wear, and then with you see what you're going to wear, so at least you complement each other when you're going somewhere in public. So if you don't give him that space, how come you will expect the same thing from him? If your husband is coming from work, we call it, I call it in my house, it's a downloading session. So I had my day, he had his day, and then I listen to him first before I start my chant that this happened, that happened, usne ye kiya, usne wo kiya. I listen to him. Then how was your day? And even the things which you don't understand, ask question. Then what was his meetings about? At times, what he ended up saying, oh, I had back-to-back meetings. Meetings about what? Share it with me. What happened? What exactly? What were you? My husband, he's an engineer, and his main work is to source different items from all over the world. Most of the things is completely different because my experience is different and I don't understand. But I make an effort to understand. I learn what he's purchasing from which country, he's sourcing which quantities. It will be my learning, and he will feel connected. He will feel involved. So he can tell me what his team did, what his bosses did. So he will feel heard. So same thing. Then when I do it, and then he does it, he reciprocates the same way. And it's not that he was used to it. I'm more extrovert and he's more introvert. So this is something which we tried, and it's happening. Otherwise, he was never one of those people who can share things. You know him. He would never share how he is feeling.
That's true. For my idea, so me and my husband both are extroverts, so we love to talk. So he always tells me what's happened, but sometimes I feel like I don't telling him what I really wants to do or what I'm doing, but he is, I think, the best. A good relationship needs, we matter. So आज का प्रोग्राम इसी तरह ख़त्म करते हैं we matter के साथ. I hope you like our conversation. अगर आप भी अपना कोई सजेशन देना चाहते हैं इस बारे में, तो प्लीज़ हमें कमेंट्स करके बताइए कि आप और क्या सुनना चाहते हैं और हम कैसे इसको इम्प्रूव कर सकते हैं.
Thank you so much.